Well, let me have another go at this. The second take, Too Short on my fantasy playlist. The rapper Too Short with the Ghetto, a message record at number 2 on my fantasy playlist. Up from number 5. I was a big believer in hip hop back in the late '80s, early '90s. That's one of the reasons why I had this song so high up on my fantasy playlist. And fantasy playlist, December 22nd, 1990. This was before gangster rap really got big, really kicked in 1993, 1994 with people like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube. And Ice Cube, I believe, appeared a couple of times on this album. It was called Short Dogs in the House, his third album, real name Todd Anthony Shaw. And The Ghetto was one of his biggest hits, and Blow the Whistle was another big hit for Too Short from South Central Los Angeles. His first album was Don't Stop Rapping. That was in 1985. Simple, raw beats that was produced by the Lynn Drum Machine. And it was one of the first records, probably the first hip hop record that used the B word and used extensively by rappers since then. In 1985, along with his high school friend Freddie B, they formed a Dangerous Music record label, which evolved into Short Records, the record label Short Records. Now, the third album, Short Dogs in the House, came out fall of 1990. And one of the reasons I was drawn to this record, it reminded me a lot, it was kind of nostalgic, a message record about ghettos. It reminded me a lot of a song that War did back in the fall of 1972 called The World is a Ghetto, following that same tradition. 1990 back in 1972, and then up to 1990 with The Ghetto by Too Short. Drum machines. I'd like to get into a little bit of technical detail on the drum machines. In the early '90s, Too Short was using the Roland TR-808 drum machine. By the early to mid 2000s, he graduated up to the TR-909 drum machine. And drum machine jamming out The Ghetto by Too Short at number 2. Some serious stuff going down on this record. Up 3 from number 5 on my fantasy playlist, December 22nd, 1990.